of all the literally hundreds of things you can do with our new Chuckwagon Pot, one of my favorite party tricks of all is campfire popcorn. It's just amazing. It's super easy to do. It's so easy, in fact, that most of the time when you're doing it, you'll find you're going to be in the dark because you're going to throw it on after dinner's over with after dinner drinks, and it's so easy it can literally be done in the dark. Let me show you how. To start out by putting some popcorn in the bottom. It's better to go with popcorn and then oil instead of the other way around. And for the first few times, until you figure out exactly how much, go with less rather than more, because as the popcorn expands, you want it to be able to move around inside the pot and not get all jammed up against itself. For oil, you want just enough oil so that the popcorn is sitting in it but is not covered by it. And it takes a little while for the oil to spread itself out, so use a little less than you think you might need originally. But on the other hand, don't be afraid to put some oil on the popcorn. The oil is there to transfer the heat, and it's also there to make the popcorn delicious. So use some oil. You start with the lid on the popcorn for obvious reasons. And let me show you one of the great things about this pot. It's timeless design, but that tripod leg not only is the most stable, like the cauldron of all geometric figures, but it allows you to put this right down into an incredibly hot bed of coals. And for popcorn, you can't get too much heat. This is a cold pot, and it's going to heat up fast, and it's going to take a minute. So you're just going to have to think. So let me just tell you a really quick story about popcorn to fill some time. Ford Motor Company asked us to come up a couple of weeks ago. Could we please bring cowboy cauldrons to help them introduce the new Bronco? Well, of course we can. That'd be great. How many would you like, and when do you want us there? So up we go. And what would you like us to do? Well, can you make marshmallows? Sure, we can make marshmallows. And can you make popcorn? Of course. So along we go, the marshmallows come out, people scamper over with their sticks, they're making s'mores, they're roasting popcorns, everyone's happy. The event director comes over and says, "Hey Mike, can we do popcorn now?" I said, "Why, sure. How much do you want?" "Well, can you do popcorn for 400? I said, 400? But we gave it the old college try. We had 2 of these going on 2 different fires, and we probably did in an hour and a half popcorn for 300. So you can only do what you can do. But now we'll switch over. This is going to take, honestly, 3 to 5 minutes, and we're not going to bore you with any more of my stories. So the next thing we're going to listen for is sound. My favorite by far of all popcorn treatments is truffle popcorn. So this is a little bit of truffle salt, which is expensive, but it takes a long time to go through it, and it's completely worth it. So maybe 1 part truffle salt to 4 parts regular salt. And then if you put it in a mortar and pestle and you grind it up, you can turn it into truffle scented salt powder, which sticks to the popcorn like nothing else. And again, this isn't hard, but it's just a little bit of showmanship and a little extra bonus that will make all your guests beg you for popcorn. All right, we'll take a quick look here. There we go. Now you can see that the popcorn on top is holding the rest of it down. So if you can see now, we've got popcorn that's still popping. You can hear it, you can see it, and all at once, it's gonna stop. And the key to making popcorn in any vessel, but especially this, is the popcorn that's on the bottom is popping, 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 and it's moving the stuff that's directly on the bottom away from the heat. As soon as there's not enough activity to move, to jostle those kernels around, your popcorn's gonna burn. This pot soaked up a tremendous amount of heat, and it's gonna be able to just continue popping, but you can see we're just about done here, and presto! Ah, look at that, curses. 1, 2, 3 burnt kernels. And once you've got salt dust, you can see how dusty that is. It sticks right to the popcorn. And honestly, you just have to take my word for it. This is the best damn popcorn in the world. It's just awesome. And you can do it, I promise.